Hey guys, Vinny and David here with Supreme Sports. Today we want to talk about Vegas. Now that Vegas is back at 100% capacity for everything, that means full capacity Raiders game, full capacity UFC at the MGM.
Yeah.
We think it's awesome. We think it's going to be great for the economy rolling back as far as all the COVID restrictions and whatnot. And finally, things getting back to normal. The trend started with Florida and then with Texas, and then a lot of these other states are opening back up. Now that Vegas is completely back, I think it's going to be great for not only the sports world, but for the economy in general. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be great. I heard Raiders tickets are going to be expensive as hell, though. I think they're already selling. I think even I've never been to a football game live before, but I don't know what they're called. Is it still called nosebleed seats? I heard those are going to be expensive as well too, even for the nosebleed seats. So yeah,
Nosebleeds are all the way up top.
I mean, they had the stadium ready last year, didn't they? And they weren't able to use it because of the whole COVID thing. So they're probably charging a little bit more than they originally would have to make up for all the costs that were never paid for.
And we drive by the Raider Stadium quite a bit as far as going from Utah to California and California to Utah.
It looks really
We have
nice.
a lot of family
From
in
the outside.
California. We have a lot of family in California, so it tends to be a common drive. But like he said, it looks really, really nice from the outside. Let's just hope the Raiders can perform and make some noise. I'm a 49ers fan, so I don't really give a shit as far as that happening, but I don't know. I think it would be great to have more competition. I honestly, I think more so, even above all that, people are going to be happy to be back in sports arenas at full capacity. The atmosphere is just different when things are at full capacity, and it's just a whole different feeling. I've been to football games, I've been to basketball games, and whenever you have a full crowd, it's an unexplainable feeling, and it's something that you have to experience yourself. It's definitely not the same as watching it on TV. You definitely get more into the zone and a little bit more stressed out than you would over the TV. But
I don't know. I get stressed out.
I don't know if that's applicable to you.
Yeah,
but
it doesn't matter to me. I still get stressed out.
I guess the big thing is, as far as getting stressed out here, is if the Lakers are playing the Jazz and all the Jazz fans are big time Laker haters, they tend to talk a lot of shit, especially if you're in the Jazz arena and wearing Lakers gear. So it's a lot nicer whenever they win and you walk out. And I'll be honest, people, I mean, whether the Lakers win or lose, if you're wearing a Laker jersey in the Jazz arena, they look at you funny.
I think it's just everybody in general, because everybody assumes you're either a bandwagon or you're a LeBron, they like to say brown sexual, but yeah. But whenever I say I've been watching my whole life, and I've watched the last 8 years throughout there, or at this point it's the last 10, 12 years, I watched every game basically. Then that's when they're like, oh, okay, and then they can't say anything after that, which is weird.
And I'd like to point out, I've been watching ever since we moved to the States. I
did too, but I don't really remember.
Yeah, but I was 6 years old whenever we moved from Armenia to the United States.
Yeah.
And I got into basketball, as I mentioned in our introduction video, around 8 years old. Became a Lakers fan, Kobe fan. and from then on, I've been following the Lakers. I've cheered for the Lakers, and honestly, I love LeBron when he first came into the league, and then once he went to the Heat, the way he did it, I know he donated the funds to charity, but the way he left the Cavs for the Heat, I didn't like it. I started really cheering against LeBron, and even when he returned to the Cavs, I was still cheering against him. Just, I always thought he was a crybaby.
Wow.
But now he's on the Lakers. He's helping us win. I mean, you can't really hate someone's game if they're helping your team win.
I mean, I hated him for a little bit as well too, but it wasn't. I don't know why I hated him. Honestly, I just maybe because you hated him, it maybe rubbed off on me, and like it's not like he was on my team where I actually cared to defend him.
My 49ers fan.
But whatever. But I stopped hating him even before he came to the Lakers because the things he was doing, and I noticed like whenever he was alone and Kyrie Irving had already left, or maybe I think he was injured one of those years. Can't remember. When he was like dominating in the finals, even though he lost, the way he was playing, it made me gain like another level of respect for him.
Well, we kind of went off topic. What we were again talking about is Vegas.
Oh yeah, Vegas. That's what we're talking about. Okay.
Vegas being back, and
how did we get there?
Honestly, it's going to be amazing. I want to go to next trip to California. I want to plan around the maybe UFC fight and see if I can stop by and go to a UFC fight over there.
That'd be crazy if we went there for like a weekend and we somehow got to a Raiders and the UFC.
That would be an expensive weekend, but
that would be expensive, but that would be fun. So
yeah, the closest stadiums to us would be the Raiders Stadium and then the Broncos Stadium.
Yeah,
Raiders a little bit closer now. Broncos is an hour or two further. I want to say because Denver is 7-8 hours away from us. But
I'm not sure exactly, but something like that.
Vegas is about 5 to 6 hours. But I think not only is Vegas being back good for the sports world, it's great for the economy, and I think someone or something needed to help kick that off. I mean, there's been a few states that have already done it. I mean, but Vegas is one of the entertainment capitals of, if not the entertainment capital of the United States. You have other sports venues and whatnot. Los Angeles,
New York
is definitely a leader, but Los Angeles is currently not Los Angeles. They're not what they're known for. And same with New York. They're maintaining. All these other states are moving forward.
I'm saying everything.
All these other states are moving forward, and then you have California and you have New York, which is plain stupid.
You heard it here first. Actually, I don't know. Maybe.
All right, that's all we got for you on this one. We'll see you guys next time and cover more of not the play-in tournament, but other things that we find interesting. So please let us know what you find interesting.
And we'll get into the playoffs soon enough.
Go Lakers. Peace.
Yeah.